tricep, bicep. Who knows?
Let's roll on that.
We might get in the ring. You guys will see later.
Bam.
I'll tell you, I just received 2 different deals to pay me between $250,000 to $500,000 a month. Yeah, we look more like fighters in a way. I would say.
Yes, fighters with a little bit too much muscles.
Yeah. I want to move around.
Yeah.
Where people see me and say, okay, this guy is more like Wolverine. The 2 alpha males work together. You know, there's 2 alpha horses. If you take 2 Belgian horses, alpha horses, you put them together, they pull 3 times more the amount of pounds than when they pull alone. My whole life I was taking pre-workouts. When I made my first $150 million when I was 24 years old, I said, you know what, this is what I live for. I'm gonna make my own. I made this on my own for myself.
But as I got on the internet, I've realized that there's a lot of men on there who are just Jewish haters. And the men that I will fight are anti-Semitic.
Let me say it. Andrew Tate. It's about time. I don't think he's gonna fight anymore.
Shit needs to go down.
But at least the podcast.
Shit needs to go down.
At least the podcast, because.
Well, guys, it looks like we have a good old 2-for-1 dumb fuck special on our hands today. Because not only do we have good old bend over Azoulay not being able to escape the Saints Mafia just gadoushing the shit out of him, but he also decided that he was going to bring another little dancing clown on the journey with him, where he thought it was a good idea to do a little alpha male collab. And the person that he decided to collab with is actually somebody that we've covered in the past, and is a downright goober who goes by Primal Fitness. And if you are fortunate enough to be out here not knowing who Primal Fitness actually is, then I'm about to ruin that for you, because I'm going to give you a quick little introduction of how serious this man takes being a fake alpha male and the type of content that he is constantly posting, which is a bunch of clips like these right here.
If I smash your door in and come into your house, what will you do? Now, are you ready to protect what is yours? Not through this screen. Get the f up and go and become a motherfucking man. What the f do you mean being burned out? How the f can you ever in your life being burned out? What the f are you, a f candle that your stick finished and you are still alive but you're not burning? What the fuck is being burned out? You're 40 years old, 35 years old, 45 years old. You're gonna go to a beach club and spray champagne and be like a fucking clown where everybody can see your fucking Pamela Anderson titties hanging down and jumping around? What the f do you want to get respected for? Take that t-shirt off. Look at the mirror. Is there anything about that shit to respect?
So yeah, I guess good old Bendover saw this and decided that this was the man he wanted to associate with. The guy who was out here trying to get other men to take their shirts off so that their titties could bounce up and down and jump around and jump right into his mouth. And Primal Fitness saw that Ben had his little grape case going on and the whole she was 15 thing, and I guess he thought it was a great idea for him to attach his name to it. So it is already a whole lot of clown shit before we even start. But when we take a look at the collab, it just gets a whole lot more ridiculous, because you will quickly come to learn that it was only serving 2 purposes, with neither of them being to work out. Because the first purpose was to glaze the ever-living shit out of one another, with Ben getting most of the glazing. So I guess the reason that Primal Fitness was even able to come on was for the pure fact that he could hop on his knees and help Ben glaze his fighting abilities and fulfill his fantasies of being a badass. And the second was to try to push their very own products. And when I say that, I am not joking, because this 46-minute video right here consisted of at least 20 minutes worth of them just trying to promote their shit, just trying to make $1 off of the 700 fans that watched this thing. Because the collab started out like this right here, with Ben just right off the bat coming out and trying to push his new little pre-workout, and we had Primal Fitness glazing the shit out of it, doing his best little sales pitch to try to help him out.
Alright guys, obviously, before we start a workout, what do we have here? The King's Fury. It's not out yet. You're one of the first people to ever try this.
Show me.
Okay?
Let's see the package.
It's the King's Fury.
Alright. Excited, bro. Let's see what this can do.
We got some shrooms inside. We got a great pump. This is gonna be amazing.
And I tell you like this, guys.
You tell us the flavor.
I tell you like this, guys. There's not a pre-workout on the planet that I tested that works on me. Every pre-workout that I've tried so far sucks. And I will give you my honest opinion on this one, because these things, they don't work on me.
You'll let us know throughout the workout how you like it.
And we're just gonna stop his goofy ass right there because I'm not gonna let him sit here and promote his pre-workout for the next fucking 9 minutes straight. So we already are taking up an enormous chunk of this video with an ad for it. And you can already see that Primal Fitness is really setting it up for the whole, you know, I never use any pre-workouts, but amazingly this one works skit. And I'm surprised he didn't ask Ben if he could, you know, lick the pre-workout off his titties with how obsessed with man tits he is. But the craziest part is, not only did they do this in the beginning, where you can clearly tell that this was somehow rehearsed, but even at the end of the video way later on, he was out here doing the same exact promotion and really pushing it. And I want you to just watch Bendover's face as he is doing so.
I wanted to ask my boy right here what he thinks about the pre-workout.
Absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. And I talked to the guys. Pre-workouts, first of all, don't work on me. Any pre-workout I take, if they work, it works for 5 minutes and then it starts dropping the energy. This one, I'm still hyped, and we filmed for three and a half hours. I feel still overhyped.
Like, he is so locked in on this little advertisement that you can just see the greed on his face. I thought he was gonna hit him with a good boy, you better promote that shit as he was sitting there doing it. And it's no wonder that he's so locked in, because as we saw from John's last video, he's a broke little bitch and is receiving a monthly allowance from his mother still. But with that all being said and being made clear, moving forward like 9 to 10 minutes into the video, because as I said, that was a long ass ad for his bullshit pre-workout, we then also got to notice that Primal Fitness must also need the money. And this was a whole little situation of you suck my dick, I'll suck yours, and we'll do a little 6ix9ine, because Primal Fitness was also just trying to push the living shit out of all his little gym equipment. And over the course of another 10 minutes, we just had him doing this as Ben glazed the shit out of him. And I'm not going to show that entire segment, but I'll show you the quick little snippets just so you could get the idea that these motherfuckers started their collab off with a 20-minute advertisement of a variety of different products.
Now I see that you don't have a bad posture because you train, you fight, you focus on how you stand. Bro, I created this product and it's the best seller, it's the best product I ever have. And I want you to try it and give me an honest opinion. Power, position. Feels good?
Feels really nice and stable.
You will see directly how much harder it is.
I feel great with this because I have, you know, I had a shoulder surgery.
Ah, yeah, fighting, right?
Yeah.
Man, shut the fuck up. Come on.
Yeah.
So I have here, you'll see when I take off my shirt, when I get the nice pump.
Uh-huh.
So I feel it way better probably than most people because it helps me. It holds both of my shoulders. This one I was supposed to get a surgery.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it.
Okay.
I fixed it all on my own.
Uh-huh.
But this feels nice and stabilized.
Man,
So you have your own bands.
yeah, the sick, man, you see. It's the
Guys,
most expensive bands in the
You
world.
sell these ones?
Yes, brother.
It's pretty dope, I gotta say. I have never used these before. This is definitely amazing.
Man, I
can feel a big difference, at least for myself.
That's amazing. I've had my app for 2 years. It's an amazing thing, man.
Yeah.
I have people DMing nonstop, like, bro, this app changed my life. So releasing your own app for your own audience, it's probably one of the best things you can help them with, because not everybody can pay our high ticket coaching, right?
100%.
But this is for everybody.
Mine is gonna be $20 a month.
Yeah, mine is the same. I don't know, 17, 20. I don't even know, to be honest.
And then the money that I'm getting from there is gonna go to feeding children around the world.
Beautiful,
So
brother.
That's what it's going
Beautiful, my man.
So as I'm sure you can tell by now, we are looking at some biblical levels of greed right here. And we're just doing anything to push this shit out here because they thought for some reason this collab was going to be big or do numbers for them, when in reality nobody was watching this shit. And on top of this, you gotta love how Ben also took it as a chance to throw out that he's making the little app and has the audacity to be charging $20 for it, and then tries to make himself look good by talking about that he's going to be giving it to orphans, when we all know that shit ain't true because that motherfucker needs the money and he needs to get off of his little weekly allowance. But after this, we finally started to get into the planned content, which from here on out was just a glaze fest of Ben, as Primal Fitness was just agreeing with anything and everything as Bendover was going on his delusional bullshit ranting. And Bendover then quickly decided to follow up what he just said by trying to continue to make himself look like this good person, and decided to start making up shit about how he was getting offered insane amounts of money to promote gambling, and he apparently chose not to do so because he would never gamble and has never gambled at all.
I'll tell you, I just received 2 different deals to pay me between $250,000 to $500,000 a month. I don't know if I want to share it. I wasn't planning on sharing that, but they want me to show like I'm gambling. And I told him it's not my
Devil
values.
is playing.
I told him it's not my values. I never gambled in my life.
Yes.
And you know, I personally just found this really funny because I shit you not, in this motherfucker's last video, he was out here trying to brag about how he just got done doing that very activity with Dana White.
Called it the UFC, kicked out King Azoulay. But no, it wasn't the UFC. As you guys have seen, I've been to the UFC and I say hi to Dana. I was also with Dana gambling, so it wasn't the UFC.
And not only did he make the claim just now that he was doing that with Dana, but he even then showed video footage of him doing it. So this guy can't even keep his made-up story straight when he's trying to make himself look good without just contradicting the ever-living shit out of himself, because we all know he was not offered anywhere near that amount of money, if he was even offered any money at all. And it's just a load of horse shit that he spewed out for no reason. And after this, it only continued to get more ridiculous because Primal Fitness started trying to hype him up about all of the different fighting and all the different activities that Bendover is apparently doing. And you could just really see Ben getting bricked up at the thought of someone else glazing and believing him.
So this taught you this taught you this, and together it created a perfect combination.
Perfect, bro.
This guy
The
was
ultimate fighting machine.
Yes, this guy was
Especially
sick.
with the strength that I have. The ultimate fighting machine.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. I say this online, people laugh, but I don't know if there's a man in the world that could actually take on me.
My man.
If it was a fight to the death.
My man. Whenever you have your fight, I know there is a couple guys that didn't accept your challenge, right?
Yeah.
But whenever you have,
want to fight.
whenever you have, let me know. I come in your corner.
So boxing taught me a lot of strength with my hands. I don't use pads.
Okay.
I only use heavy bag.
All right.
Like old school. Get
One
the
punch,
power.
one sleep.
That's it. Taekwondo. Allow me to use my legs. And capoeira. Allow me to use my legs and be super fast with them.
Yes.
But calisthenics gave the strength and speed control.
Yes.
And that's when things changed for me, you know?
Yeah.
Doing gymnastics and doing handstands.
Yes.
Being able to hold it for over a minute.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I might be fighting in Dubai, so.
Sick.
If I'm in Dubai, you come over there.
Yeah, I come in your corner.
US.
I tell you what we do. We roll out a fight camp. You know why? Because you understand training, you understand physical effort, but you can't train yourself before a fight.
No.
Because I don't think I would have to train you to push you. I think I would have to train you to hold you back.
Yeah.
Because you can't go all in before a fight. You have to save those powers, right?
I had that problem in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I would overtrain before.
Yes.
And my
This guy's a monster.
percentage didn't align well because I would run for 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
Thinking I'll be leaner.
Did you
that
saw
was
this
my first competition?
Did you see recent fight? Strickland Hamzat?
I didn't see the whole fight.
Watch it. Hamzat came in exhausted, brother. Normally Hamzat, you cannot tire this guy out.
Right.
I promise you, brother, he could have wrestled down Strickland, bro. He was absolutely destroyed, brother. His camp sucked.
And I'll tell you why. He trained with people that are streamers.
Maybe.
That are forgetting about the fact that they need to train.
Okay, they were virtual knowledge. Virtual knowledge.
I don't want to call names, but they know who they are.
Okay.
They're only streaming and trying to have a fun time, good time. You know, be good for the camera.
Yeah.
And that got him a big loss.
No, you woke up something that you know it.
And coming in his corner isn't the only place that Primal Fitness is about to be coming, with how much these two are just having this little bromance going on, where they are sucking one another off, and how much they are just bending over for one another. And also, by the way, that little "this guy's a monster" edit was not mine. Ben put that in the video himself to self-glaze, just to make that clear, because he didn't even do it correctly. But as you can tell, it was just getting downright stupid, because after doing all that yapping, they then went on to talk about actual UFC fighters and were basically comparing Ben to them with how they were talking about it. And it was just getting completely delusional, because after this, they then went to go do bench, where Ben decided he was going to talk about how he was always fast and big, and how he's now trying to be more like Wolverine.
You know, I've always moved very fast and was very good even in fighting when I was bigger.
Yeah.
I just want to put on a show.
Yeah.
You know, there is a show of
you want to feel you can move
knocking
around.
them out. I want to move around.
Yeah.
Where people see me and say, okay, this guy is more like Wolverine. He's not like a
Sick.
big guy. I'm not the Hulk, you know?
To be honest, man, that's the mentality should be, bro.
And no, that is not the mentality you should be. This guy is starting his Wolverine cosplay arc, and Primal Fitness is just here for it. I'm surprised he didn't jump on Ben's lap and start trying to ride him while he was benching just now. And then, of course, they ended the stream off by then having Ben do what he always does, which is talking about trying to fight everyone and anyone, and fighting nobody at the same exact time. And he had one specific person he wanted to call out, which of course would have been his idol, Andrew Tate, where he was trying to call them out for a fight while also trying to glaze the shit out of him at the same exact time.
We're the ones going head to head with each other.
Oh, really, yeah?
Yeah, like he doesn't speak of me because he knows how big I already am. And he tries to pretend that I'm not there.
Okay.
Right? But you can't avoid me. Because I just did 10 podcasts in the last like 3 weeks.
And you want to fight with him, right? He backed.
I would love to.
He backed out.
He doesn't seem to want to answer.
Okay.
You know? Let me say it. Andrew Tate. It's about time. I don't think he's gonna fight anymore.
Shit needs to go down.
But at least the podcast.
Shit needs to go down.
At least the podcast. Because they're brothers. And I got my brother. And me and my brother look like twins.
Oh, really, yeah?
And to be honest with you, a lot of the Jews and Israelis really used to love Tate and his message. And I really loved him as well for his message. I think he's great at what he does. You know, I really respect him.
Yeah, it's a very good message.
Honestly, with everything he's done for the internet and the amount of people that he helped them improve their life, I do appreciate him a lot for that. So if there's good people on the internet,
good things
Andrew
to say.
Tate is definitely one of them.
Definitely, has good things to say.
But I think it would be great also for Jewish people and Israeli people to see him now collab with the biggest Israeli influencer in the world. So
I tell you also one thing.
He will gain back the Jews and the Israelis if he were to do a podcast with him.
For sure. Because
they would see him as, okay, he doesn't hate us anymore. Here he is with King Azoulay. And look at that. They collabed. He's actually okay now. Now he's going to gain way more fans and way more support around the world.
For sure.
Because that is what it is. You say what you want to say. Jews, we got it. But then Bilzerian backed down from 3 or 4 debates with me. And I offered him to fight twice. One fight was to the death.
Okay.
I was willing to sign my life away. He didn't want to show up.
Okay.
There's other guys who obviously they wouldn't show up for a debate. They declined me multiple times. Nick Fuentes was one of them.
Okay.
Myron Gaines was another one of them.
Don't even know who that is.
Pussies. Pussies. That's why you don't know who they are. They're not real men.
I know who that is.
Andrew Tate, I would like to fight him just out of respect. It's not that I don't like him. I think he's a great guy.
Just a challenge.
That's what I want. I want the challenge. And his field wasn't boxing. So he lost in boxing, but I understand. He's not a boxer. I'm also not a boxer. So in my opinion, if we do kickboxing
that's fair.
or MMA, it will be fair for both of us. Because that's what we both specialize in. I think it would be an unbelievable fight. And after that, I think we would be an unbelievable friends, you know?
And man, what a just downright clown show. I do have to say though, I did not expect Bendover to replace his wife so quickly. And I guess they must have been, doing a lot of chatting, and it must have really had an impact on his relationship with his wife. But it seems that he has found brand new love. And I think that's where we're gonna leave it for today, with these two just having the time of their life together. And I'm tired of seeing it. So if you enjoyed, please drop a sub and a like and join the Saints Mafia, where we are flaming all of these downright clowns. And I'm out. Watching Bendover Azoulay bend over for another alpha male. And peace.
But I'm not a bodybuilder.
Personally, my whole life, I looked up to somebody like, I started with Arnold, but then more like Van Damme, Jean-Claude Van Damme was
I
my
love
thing. Bruce Lee, also Sylvester Stallone, Arnold, Steven Seagal, all these people that today, these young kids, the new generation,
they don't have this.
They don't have the real life heroes, right?
Yes.
Like their hero is a nerd with glasses sitting there just, oh, turn into Spider-Man. Yeah, but you look like a nerd.